Hello, this is Byron, and thank you for joining me for another home body weight workout. What I'm going to do is a back and shoulder workout today, and I'm going to use the chair here to do behind the back presses, okay? It's an upward angle. It's a mid-range upward angle, so I'm going to use the chair to do a mid-range upward angle. With home body weight workouts, you can, of course, you can vary the height to vary the angle that you do, whether it's an upward angle or a downward angle. And, upward and downward, again, meaning that if my upper body is facing up, that's an upward angle, and if it's my upper body is facing down, it's a downward angle. So if my feet are on the chair, that's a downward angle. If my arms, my hands are on the chair, then that's an upward angle. Okay? So, if that makes sense. All right. So anyway, let's move this chair over a little bit. And today I'm going to do a close hand grip. So I'm going to put my hands together, kind of a triangle position. Normally when I put my hands together, I use kind of the triangle. If you've ever done the triangle push-ups, you know what I'm talking about. It's also very good, those are very good push-ups to do, whether you do them on the floor or you do them on the chair or what have you. Okay? All right, so let's get started. And so just put my hands behind my back and stick my feet out as far as I can to put as much of my body weight against me as I possibly can, which is one of our goals here. And look up at the ceiling. Okay, you have to be very mindful of your balance when you're doing the closed hand position. So it's very challenging. It's easy to fall over. So that's one thing to be very careful of. Very mindful of as you're doing the the close hand grip with whether it's push-ups or any other exercise really, or the behind the back presses. Okay. Come down as far as you can. Always look up at the ceiling because it puts your body in such a position to make the exercise more difficult. Whereas if you're not looking up at the ceiling, then your body is sort of, it makes it easier, basically. It makes the exercise easier. So anyway, yeah, just keep going as quickly as you can. Try to get as many done as you can. Just be careful of not falling over. Don't fall over in the exercise. Don't injure yourself. And you'll find these get difficult pretty quickly, the behind the back presses. And it does give you a really nice shoulder workout as well. So I'm gonna, I feel pretty tight already, even though I haven't done very many. Because it just really tax the muscles quite readily, quite easily. With the behind the back presses, just because it's such an awkward position, and the close hand position really tends to work the inner part of the back, as well as the behind the neck, the top of the shoulders and behind the neck, and the backs of their shoulders too. All right. And just also go slowly on the way down to increase the negative resistance, and also keep your lower back straight, because you can really injure your lower back if it's sort of sagging as you're doing this exercise. Make sure you keep your lower back straight, otherwise you could experience some back pain. If you're someone that has back pain, you might want to wear a belt or something while you're doing this, or some sort of a support as you're doing these, because that will help. But also, form is extremely important. Okay, and this is just a maintenance workout. I'm not trying to max out, and because it's not necessary to max out with every workout, and it can be counterproductive. It can actually decrease the size of your muscles because you are overworking them, and that can be a problem as well. All right, so that's something to remember. So I'm just going to do one more, and this is just a maintenance workout, and then I'll do a quick superset, and then I'll be done. Okay, and gets tiring pretty quickly, so you'll notice the negative resistance, really focus on the negative resistance quite a bit. Okay, so I'm going to do a quick superset. With the behind the back presses, you will notice you get tired very quick. You really feel the fatigue comes on. The onset is quick. All right. So I'm going to do what? I'm going to do a higher angle. Back on the floor there, on the carpet. Okay. So it's not uneven. All right. And now I'm doing a higher angle. Again, looking up at the ceiling. Stick my feet out a little bit further. Always look up. Yeah. Whew. Okay. And yeah, you will notice you'll feel that right away. Like my back muscles and my shoulders actually feel pretty tight, pretty pumped up now. So I'm just going to keep the momentum going. Go for it one more time or two more times if I can. Just be careful. Don't allow the chair to fall over. Okay. And you know, just try to get a nice little easy, relatively easy workout without maxing out, because again, you don't need to max out every time. Do one more. Let's go one more time. Okay, and if you can't do very many, just focus on the negative. Focus on the negative resistance to just increase the negative resistance, because negative resistance is important. All right, so with that being said, that's it. It's a quick little workout you can do with a chair in under 10 minutes, probably under 8 minutes. And it's very quick and easy. It's something I can do while I'm traveling. I'm traveling right now, so it's easy to use whatever implements I have around me. Just make sure they're sturdy. Make sure they can take your body weight before you use them, because you don't want to break anything. Obviously, when you're on the road, then you have to pay for it, which sucks. Anyway, okay, so this is Byron signing off. Remember, keep motivated to work out at home, and everybody stay strong out there. We'll see you next time.